right. Well, we don't have an intro like last week, but we're back in the green room studio. It's Rye Guy. I'm here with J Rod.
Wagwan.
Here with J Bills.
Wagwan, people.
I'm here with Nico Suave.
AKA AC Slater.
Jeez.
Saved by the Bell.
Jeez.
Man, that was one of the best shows
Of all
growing
time.
up.
I'm not lying.
Not
But
of
it was
all
a
time,
good, no,
but-
apart from that.
It was okay.
Yeah,
Yo,
I actually don't really
It's not
remember
my
it.
favorite.
You don't remember it?
Vaguely.
I remember like the main episodes. Remember when the girl was doing bare drugs and shit?
What?
Yeah.
The smart one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember this?
She's doing bare drugs.
What kind of
She
drugs?
turned out to be the hottest one.
Yo, by far, bro.
What kind of drugs?
What was it, like drugs, like perks or like no, or
Oh.
like sleeping pill, like those ones that keep
Yeah,
you up and
yeah,
I
shit.
thought you were doing
Perks is
Adderall,
fine.
no? Like
Addies?
Addies or something.
Something like that. But whatever was keeping her up and going. So mine
Addy would keep you up and going.
She's doing a lot of it, and she was just like overexerting herself. And then Zach came through and was like, "Yo, what the fuck you doing? Stop doing these drugs." And she's like,
Right.
broke down and shit. I remember that one. Screech getting no play. It's unfortunate.
Yo, I swear
Yeah.
that guy's in like prison too.
That guy's
man.
dead.
Yeah, he's.
Oh, he's dead.
Pretty sure he's dead. Yeah.
I don't think he's. Is he?
99% certain
Yeah.
he's dead.
Something
yeah.
Diamond.
And what
right?
happened? Something I can't
I don't remember what happened.
but-
Something.
OD'd or something?
Dustin Diamond. I think that's his name.
I don't remember how he died. I can
It was
look
just
it
last
up
year, I
real quick.
believe. Yeah.
Yeah, it's mod, bro.
Damn. Well,
But
that's a grim way to open up a podcast. But my bad, y'all.
For real talk, if you think about it, a lot of like the back in the day people, like
Yeah.
Cosby, all these other guys.
Child actors too,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's
oh,
wild.
It's a
that's
curse.
so Raven guy. What's his name?
Oh yeah,
His
that
name was
guy's
Eddie.
fucked.
Orlando Brown.
Orlando Brown.
He was
Yeah,
going through it,
so yeah, Dustin Diamond's dead.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
too. That's wild. Rest in peace. That's like our childhood. Most of our
Part of
childhood
it.
people are on some shit, bro.
Yeah, it's true.
Everything's coming out of the light.
Everyone's on some
It's
shit.
true. It's true. Yo, we were talking about
He
Joe
had
Rogan.
carcinoma in his lungs. Sorry,
So he had like
Oh,
lung
Jesus,
cancer
that's a thing.
basically
or like a tumor in his lungs.
something like that. Yeah.
Oh,
So what
Siri.
I know Siri just popped in
She
there.
telling.
Don't worry, they're not gonna hear that.
Siri's
Oh,
like.
they're hearing everything.
Oh, man, anyways.
Siri,
They are hearing everything. In fact, we did an episode on this, but it literally happened to us. 'Cause we
Yeah,
had
like
wings
earlier.
before this, and we were talking about a couple things, and they both came up on ads on a YouTube video
real quick.
that I shared. Literally like 20 minutes later.
Y'all remember what episode that was?
Off the top of my head, no.
I think it was. I don't know. Remember.
We've done so many episodes now.
This is episode 55, right?
I think it's under Tech
Jeez.
Talk, maybe?
Either Tech Talk or
It might
Could've
be
been.
TikTok.
I believe something.
No, we did one.
Predictive
We did one
programming.
literally about like our phones are listening or something.
Yeah, I think we did. Yeah,
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 yeah, yeah.
Because then we talked about like Huawei and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But,
It
you
was a good
know,
episode. It was informative.
No,
Anyways,
for sure.
we were talking about Joe Rogan earlier too in the garage, right? How he had like Freddie Gibbs on. I don't really listen to him. I only usually listen to him when there's like some like athlete on there. But I listened to one episode recently with Mr. Beast. You know who
Yeah.
Mr. Beast is?
Yeah, I listened to that one too.
Anyways, he's the. Do you know who Mr. Beast is?
No.
Anyways, he's like
He's like the biggest YouTuber in the
the
world.
biggest YouTuber in the world.
Yeah?
Like biggest YouTuber, number one
This
views.
guy's low key a G.
And
So
I was like,
nice.
his videos are kind of weird, right? Like they're not something we would watch because they're like I'll give you an example. Like him and his team replicated all of
Squid Games.
Squid Games.
That's the most.
He
That's
spent
the
like
most
$7 million.
That's one of them. Anyways, he drops like millies on his
Yeah.
videos, and he also gives away like
Oh, okay.
Gives away a lot of money. Yeah.
I remember he gave away like a private island.
Oh shit.
He was
What?
selling homes for $1.
That's crazy.
Whips and shit like that.
crazy.
And so I was listening to the hit the podcast because I find him fascinating because he's been doing, I think he's like 23, 24, but
That's
he's been doing YouTube since he was 13.
Yeah.
And that's all he's been doing since then. He has
Yeah.
like no job, no education.
Yeah. just YouTube.
What he's been doing though is like studying like viral videos, how to go viral, thumbnails, like trending topics,
Crazy.
and you know, obviously, sure enough, because he's like the number one YouTuber in the world, it all paid off because, I mean,
He's figured it out.
fucking
Yeah.
He's
figured
got
it
he's
out.
got like campuses. He's got like studios all across
That's
the
crazy.
US.
America, yeah. So he has like, you know, Hollywood has studios, like he has literally those just
Like his
for
own
filming
YouTube content.
But the reason why I really fucks with him is because
That's crazy.
he's like he's a philanthropist. So he gets all this cash And even if it's true or not, but I don't know why you would be lying about that. It's like public knowledge. You can easily find out.
He seems like he's not. He even said on the podcast like he went through like a little bit of a phase. When he was
So
flirting,
he went
and then
through
he got robbed.
Yeah.
And he was kind of okay with it because he didn't like.
That's a good point.
He didn't like the
So
materialistic stuff. Anyways,
he makes loot. Obviously, if you get hundreds of millions of video,
but he lives
views,
simple.
He's frugal. So he did mention that he went through this this phase of like spending like designer shit, like houses and stuff, and then he subsequently got robbed.
Yeah, because he said he like lived in like a regular house before, and he's like, well, I have like a. He said like he has like a bigger house now because well, when you're rich and famous, for security reasons, you have to do that, is what he said basically. But like before then, he was just like living in like an apartment and shit, like with a roommate.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Paying like $300 a month or something. He was saying stupid. Like,
and he he got robbed, and he was like, "Yo, like it doesn't even matter, right? Because like this stuff doesn't even make me happy.
Yeah,
like why am I buying all this shit? It doesn't even make me happy, anyways. Like, I think he just drives like a Tesla just for gas, to get rid of gas, but he doesn't spend his money. He literally just gives it back.
Well, that he reinvests.
Yeah, he reinvested it into the company.
Yeah, and
like. A lot of videos he'll like be in the negatives, in the red. So he'll spend like $5 million on a video. They'll only make like $3 million or something off of it.
But he makes stupid money on brand deals and shit. Basically, is what he's explaining.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, but the reason why I was so interested in it because obviously, like running a podcast and stuff like that, the marketing genius that goes behind it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, figuring out what people want,
figuring out
what'll make
what
them
works.
click.
Even like the details, like. I think he said him and his team would spend like hours a day just studying thumbnails, like experimenting which thumbnails would work and which wouldn't and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he's like, you don't even, I think he made this comparison. He's like, you can have one video go viral, but you just spend like 30 times the amount on it in terms of quality, as opposed to having like 100 videos.
Yeah.
All being like shitty quality,
and he's like, you'll make more money that way.
Anyways, 100%. It's pretty sick. Yeah. So there was this one thing he did. It was so crazy. Like he bought an island on the Bahamas or something. Yeah. In the Bahamas for like $800K.
Yeah. He had to retrofit the beach.
Yeah,
because he wanted it to have like a beach, but it didn't have a beach.
It didn't really have like a beach.
So he spent like
250K or something like
that.
And then he did this competition where he's like, the last person who can stay on the island wins the island.
What?
Yeah, and then obviously somebody won
and sold it.
They sold it because what are you gonna do with a fucking private island? So that's like $800K, right? So that happens quite often. No, but like it's actually a really good podcast, man.
Oh yeah,
that's a really good episode.
Interesting guy.
It was sick. It was sick. Fascinating.
It's so out of the blue. He just does random things and blesses people. Like that's
he originally started off as like kind of like a game streamer. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like he's got like a bunch of different sort of types of content because I think he still does that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So on like Twitch and stuff.
I wouldn't call it like
Twitch. It was like a gaming channel where they like he also has like those reaction channels where
stuff like that.
Watch another person's video and you can react to it and then you get like 1 million views for some reason.
Yeah. You can react to someone's video who was like not even popular.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh my god, this video is so crazy.
We should do that.
1 million views.
I bet you that would be like our most popular like video ever. It's like a reaction video.
Reacting to albums.
Us
or like
watching some random shit.
Yeah.
No, we gotta watch some like crazy shit because we have funny reactions to it.
Oh god. Just hood man.
But one thing that really stood out to me, which is he said he owned like the minority of his viewers, I think it was.
He owned his viewers?
No.
God damn. I ain't watching this shit. That just owns me next week.
I think it was like 10% of all his of the viewers of every video, right, are English speakers. So he's like, yo, there's 90% that I can't really reach, right, unless I have like subtitles or whatever.
Yeah. Wait, I think he said like because basically of his subscribers, it's basically 10% of YouTube's actual audience. So what he does is he essentially gets like people to dub his videos.
Yeah, like famous voice actors.
Crazy
Yeah,
shit.
and he gets like anime actors to play him
for
or,
Japanese,
or like
Spanish,
like
and
a,
shit,
like a
and
famous Spanish actor or
crazy.
whatever.
And then that's where he gets the
big
majority.
Bollywood actor.
That's where he gets the
That's
majority
crazy.
of his views
Jeez.
from
That's sick.
people not in the States. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Which is
Smart.
genius.
Yeah.
It's,
Smart.
it's such a simple idea, right?
So
Yeah.
simple.
It's like, oh yeah,
he's like, yeah, I have this great stuff that I spent all this money on, but not everyone can see it. What the fuck?
yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Especially because he has the means to do it. It doesn't cost that much for voice acting.
no.
Yeah. I feel like you can't really reach that level
Yeah.
until you
And doing that,
reach a
doing
level.
and like like I said, he's smart about it too. With the fact that he gets like a big anime character to do his voice. So it's like, oh, Mr. Beast is this guy. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's sick.
Is that Goku?
that's fucking jokes. Imagine like hearing
Especially-
Piccolo or some shit.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
like Mr. Beast. Yeah.
Mr. Beast.
Yeah, obviously there's like a certain demographic to his video, which I think are like teenagers and stuff like that. But I mean, you can, any age can recognize the hustle.
Yeah.
Yeah, big time.
100%. Like, especially something like lucrative like YouTube. Like, if you can make money off of YouTube like that, that's a cheat code.
Well, he even says that it's really not that hard to.
Yeah,
he's
that's
like
literally what he
anyone
said.
can actually do this. Like, and he's like, and if anyone knows what I know now, basically, he's like, you can do it pretty easily.
And that's the thing too. He mentioned that he helps other YouTubers for
Yeah.
free
yeah,
Really?
to implement his practices so
Yeah.
that they can get like X amount of like 3x
yeah.
times the followers or viewers and whatever. So
I wonder how the payment structure works in regards to the YouTube views. And like
I think it's if you reach like a certain point, then you get a payout or something like that. Right? Do you
Your
know?
channel,
It's like every
I don't-
1,000
I
or
don't
something
remember
like
what
that.
it is. But yeah, once you get to a certain point, you can, and then you can monetize your channel in a whole bunch of different ways.
Yeah.
Mm.
But
to make
YouTube
more
has that
money.
on lock too. I think they.
Because essentially, if you can monetize your channel, you can also like run ad space on it,
Yeah.
kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where you're also getting a portion of that ad revenue, so that also helps.
Okay.
And then also brand and influencer deals and shit like that too.
Yeah.
You know what though? I've thought of something really good that we could do I thought of something else we could do that we could we could do a reaction video. Do you guys see what happened with Justin Trudeau in the UN? Like
Yeah,
all the EU leaders were like, just calling him out and shit.
Fucking crazy.
Basically, the one lady, I can't remember her name off the top of my head, she called him a disgrace.
You're a
to democracy.
disgrace.
That's so
I hate you.
Trust me, bro.
I think I saw
shit.
like a little bit of the video, but I didn't watch the whole
I didn't see
thing.
any. I just
But-
heard about it.
Yo,
Yeah.
that's crazy. I rate that, yo.
I
rate that.
get it. Yo, wasn't this guy talking spicy about what's his name, Putin, saying that he could square up with him and scrap this guy and take Putin. Yo, Putin would deal with him differently. I'm not gonna lie. He just seems like a man that just knows some shit. Like he
Oh,
knows pressure
100%.
points, or he can just like hit you somewhere and just dead you out
some,
quick.
some
Yeah.
forbidden.
Just look
fucking-
at you.
This man's Russian, bro.
that-
Just fade to black and shit.
Did you watch the video?
I did watch the video. There's there's
What was this?
the
What
one
was this
lady.
gathering about?
I don't remember exactly, but essentially they were giving him shit because of the way he treated the
Us?
Freedom Convoy protesters, essentially, because they're basically saying he's a disgrace to democracy because of how he
Handled it.
Yeah, because he impeded the rights.
Yeah, you want some shit.
Remember when we
uh,
talked about last episode how we're like, yo, the convoy was a good thing because it got Canada publicity.
Oh, big time.
You know what I'm saying? So look at the repercussions now, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So she called him out. Hey, what was he saying? Like, what is he doing? Just taking it.
I didn't see
taking
anything
it.
about him
Just
saying
taking
yeah.
it. Just taking it.
I don't think he spoke, but the lady basically said something about him not gracing them with his presence. They would rather he didn't.
Caught from here, bro. It's basically
Caught
on
from
here.
the scene.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, hey.
Basically, she told him to get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna cut by 3 more years. Is what
Yeah.
he's saying, bro.
Trust me.
There was
laughing.
another
He's like,
guy.
yeah.
There's another guy too. He wasn't speaking English, but he basically called him out too.
Yeah, I think I
Jesus.
saw that part too. He had like glasses or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Canada's on
All
one
right,
right
you usually don't see that shit publicly.
Mm.
You know, calling out mans.
Yeah.
Calling out.
I mean, it happens in Parliament every day, but like I'm sure it happens I'm sure it happens at the UN.
Yeah, I'm sure it
more than
does. I'm sure
does.
it
We just
does,
probably
but-
don't pay attention to it
Definitely not.
because it ain't Canada getting called out usually.
It's other mans.
It's probably the states getting called out all the time for all their nonsense.
They don't care though.
This is like
Or Russia,
whatever.
or
Whatever.
China.
Do something.
Sanction me with your army. Oh wait.
Pretty sure she even mentioned the fact that like Trudeau has like kind of said he admires the leader of China.
Yeah, we talked about that in
Yeah.
a previous episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The world
It's kinda
is-
weird.
Yeah, the world is going cray.
We're in the upside down, bro.
Yeah, dude, like how fucking, did you see like that the other week? I think it was like last week or some shit. Fucking Antarctica or something is like 30
Yeah,
degrees
it's hot as
warmer.
shit over there.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
30 degrees
Hot as shit
warmer
out
than
there.
seasonal temps.
It's
Uh-oh.
hotter over there than it is here, bro.
That's like here reaching like
That means like floods are coming.
50 degrees in the summertime.
floods, hurricanes.
A lot of fucking bullshit's
Yeah.
gonna happen if that's the case.
They were screwed.
I'm going to talk about something quickly, controversial,
Do it.
Let's go.
Bars.
because that's what we're about.
Drop
Contra.
Do you believe
in miracles.
in magic? That this is that whole weather shit is a result of global warming, or sorry, they don't even call it global warming anymore.
Yeah, I
Climate
forgot.
change.
Climate change.
Climate
Sorry,
change.
let me get that right. Climate change. My bad.
Yeah. The euphemism.
Yeah, I gotta
Change.
get that shit right, or else you know I'm toast.
Do I believe it?
Yeah. Do you believe what they purport in the media?
Well, what is climate change? I feel like throughout the history of the Earth, the climate has always been changing, regardless of human intervention.
Right.
Like that's a reason why dinosaurs don't exist on this planet anymore. Like,
They gone.
let's be real
There
about
used to
that.
be my old high school, well, my only high school back in the day. This religion teacher, he didn't believe in dinosaurs. I think that was like one of the first times I was.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
He just completely disregarded dinosaurs.
Those bones are
Existence.
fake, dog.
Fake bones.
They be making those.
That was like one of my
Planted
first
them.
experiences with the conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
But I didn't know what it was. I thought he was just fucking some
Crazy man.
extremist religious type.
This guy.
But yeah, he didn't believe in dinosaurs.
Interesting.
I've been to a dinosaur exhibit. Are you sure, sir, that you don't
Yeah,
believe
but
in
even if
dinosaurs?
I'm not saying dinosaurs didn't exist.
I know,
That's not what I'm saying. But
yeah.
like 98% of those bones are reconstructed bones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The exhibit.
But I'm not saying that the dinosaurs don't exist. I'm not crazy.
Yep.
So you're saying like maybe the climate change, maybe just some crazy shit that's going on in Antarctica in the background that we're not really seeing.
Honestly, I believe that's like I'm gonna agree with Raw Guy for once. I'm just like that. Yeah, like it's cyclical. Everything in this universe is cyclical. We just so happen to experience one of the spectrums, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
I think that our impact on the environment does have an impact on the environment. Okay, but not to the extent that it can influence the fucking weather.
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
I believe that
Harp maybe?
like every living organism out there in existence, that Earth is, I consider Earth as technically a living organism.
yeah.
It adapts, and it
Yeah.
adapts quickly.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that the timeline that people sort of use in an argument to say that the weather is changing, or shit is melting because of us, is too small of a measurement that we can accurately judge the accuracy of the claim. Right?
Mm.
Like we're only looking at what, like 100 years, right?
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of things, at the age of the Earth, that is nothing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's
Absolutely nothing.
It's infinitesimal.
Yeah, it's true.
Right?
Absolutely nothing.
You can't base that on X amount of years. It's
Mm-hmm.
too small. Maybe over 10,000 years,
Yeah.
100,000 years.
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
also have to.
Yeah, better.
You also have to understand how old is the Earth.
Exactly. Like we're there.
What's a year to the Earth is like, a century to us.
Exactly. Like there was extreme warming in temperatures previously, and there was extreme
Cold.
ice ages in the past too. So, but I don't know. I like to stay away from that topic because
Could get
it's pretty sensitive.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but that's crazy, though.
Yeah.
I wonder if I wonder if that's the case though. If it really is weather change, why it's so heated up? Because there's some crazy shit back there. Like remember we were talking about HARP and all that shit.
Yeah.
That weather changing machine with like all those antennas and stuff. So you never really know.
Yeah, that's a pretty wacky conspiracy theory.
It definitely is. It definitely is. But there's like,
But you never know.
You never know.
You never
bro.
know.
You
It's
know,
like the timing is so weird too. It's like all this chaos is going on, and all of a sudden Antarctica is going through some shit. It's like, are we going through this chaos to cover some shit?
what if there's aliens?
Yeah, I feel like that's the next step, bro. Like,
For sure, there's
bro.
it can
that's-
only
that's
come.
the next
bro.
plan.
It can only
We're
come.
just waiting for
If
it.
they're not already here among us,
But what if they're
or if
disguising
they're building,
demons as aliens?
what if they're building a base in Antarctica to terraform that
Let 'em.
continent?
What if the base is
hollow-
already built?
Hollow Earth theory.
Let them.
It's one of my favorite like sci-fi
Or
theories.
they,
Just
you know,
grab no
they might
alien
have built
bro.
like a Superman fortress of solitude out there, and they're just building their own little civilization where
be.
no one will ever bother them.
Could be.
I think if that was the case, aliens would be underwater. I feel like.
Yeah.
Because
They
we don't know what's
probably
down
are.
Like
there.
the
'cause
movie
there's so
Abyss.
much
Have you seen the
space.
movie Abyss?
I think I've seen
I think I
that.
might
It's an
have.
old movie. It's like 1980s.
I don't know.
Ahead of its time, though.
Yeah.
Basically, it's like, if I recall, I might be butchering this, but they sense like they're on this, like researchers are, researching the ocean, whatever fucking ocean researchers do.
And
I
a
don't
man
know.
went down there and he was communicating with them or something like that, no?
No, that's Sphere.
Okay.
That's a
Maybe
great
that-
movie.
okay.
Have you seen that movie?
Yeah, I don't
think I've
Richard
seen Sphere.
Gere. I
That's
think it's
a-
Richard
it was a
Gere.
trip.
I don't remember that
Oh
one.
my
And he could,
god!
and
One of my
at
favorite.
one point he could breathe underwater and shit
Yeah.
like through his obviously through his helmet and stuff.
Oh no, that's Abyss.
That's Abyss? Okay, there we go. Alright.
My bad. But
Crazy.
Sphere is also has to do with underwater aliens.
Yeah.
No, actually, it doesn't. It has to do with aliens being us, but from the future.
Okay.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Anyways, in Abyss, these researchers who are out in the ocean, they're getting these like readings from their fucking radars or some shit. I don't fucking know. And then they're like, "What is it? Let's go down and find out." White people like to discover
We
shit.
exploring.
I ain't going down.
Talked about
Back
this
up,
last
take
time.
me home.
Yeah.
And then they encounter aliens, basically,
Cool.
who live underwater.
It makes
Yeah.
sense
It's a pretty sick movie.
because we don't know what the hell is
We don't know
under
what's
there.
on there.
Like,
Yeah, but
how
even
far
if you
even
like,
goes.
even if you look at the creatures who reside like deep, like 6
Bro,
kilometers
they
down,
look demonic.
they're alien.
They're
They
aliens.
literally look like they're aliens.
demonic. It's fucking
Like
crazy.
if you were to see, if you've never seen an
terrifying.
animal like that or a sea creature like that, and you'd put it in like somebody's face and be like, "Yo, what is this?" You'd be like, "Yo, that's
Just
an alien.
demons, terrifying.
Right, yeah.
That's a fucking alien." They're like, "No, it just lives in the ocean. Comes up once in a while." I'm like, "Really? That lives in the ocean?"
It's kind of like a demon.
I remember the first time I seen
Fans.
like a picture of a viper fish, I was like, "What the hell?" Or don't the lantern. You know what I'm talking about? Like, yeah.
Anglerfish.
Is that an anglerfish?
Yeah.
The viper fish.
Well,
I don't remember.
octopus.
Viperfish is a thing.
Okay. Yeah, I don't remember. But
Yeah,
yeah, that
like-
one I was like,
Like
yo,
the
it's-
octopi
sea
family,
creatures,
like
that's what
those
I'm saying.
invertebrates, like magnapinas, like
Yeah.
oh my god,
I don't mess with
freaky
the
shit.
sea.
They
bro.
came here on a
Or the-
fucking like what do you call it, meteor?
You ever see a magnapina? It's basically a type of squid that was only found in by oil. You know
Oil
those
reserves?
oil rigs
The oil
out in
rig?
the ocean,
Okay.
and they
okay.
go hella deep, right?
Okay.
And they have cameras attached to the stem or whatever because they look for superficial damage
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But they caught this like super rare squid on camera, and they're like, "Yo, this is an alien." I'll show you the
Crazy.
picture.
Definitely
I
want to see that.
conveniently have my iPad
Jeez.
on deck,
Yo.
but in the meantime,
I
I
don't-
pizzle.
I don't know, man. I wouldn't like. That's why I don't like the water, man. Like the ocean,
Yeah.
the sea,
that's
bro.
why I
You know
don't
what I'm
like.
saying, bro?
Although
Well, I
water,
like
down there, bro.
You know, I like it for cleanness and drinking and things like that. But like, to
showering, yeah.
go far,
To go far in the water, I'm good.
yo. Like, imagine going like, I don't know, like 60 kilometers down.
Imagine the world floods and we all gotta live.
It'd be like
on or in the
Waterworld.
water. Yeah,
Yeah,
Remember that
True.
movie?
I do.
yo, and then
That's
all those
with,
things start coming a little bit
Kevin
higher.
Costner.
Pass that around.
That's a demon.
Bro, that's a
That's an
demon,
alien and a
fam.
demon,
Nah,
bro.
nah. Look at the way it's posted up.
that.
It looks cheese. It's
What
posted
is
up
this?
like
Its arms are
Nah,
literally
doesn't
like
even look real.
60 feet long too.
60 feet?
Yeah, it's tentacles.
that's an alien, bro. Like,
That's definitely alien.
Yeah,
Wait,
definitely
60
not from-
feet long?
ridiculous.
Imagine seeing that underwater.
I would cry.
I'd drown. I'd be like,
Take
I'd
me
eat-
now.
I'd have a heart attack. Underwater.
Just K immediately.
That's
bro.
crazy. Just
Man,
staring.
you
at
ever
you
seen
like
the videos like guy puts an octopus in a jar and the octopus just
And
like,
it
sucks the top and the lid and
opens
twists
it.
it and
It's
pulls
crazy.
itself out?
Yo, apparently,
Yeah.
like they're one of the smartest creatures on Earth.
Oh, big time, because they're not
Smarter than
from this
dogs.
fucking planet, bro.
Smarter than dogs, smarter than cats. Yeah,
Really?
like they can solve complex puzzles.
Because they're not from this planet, bro.
It's crazy. Yeah.
As I'm saying, underwater is where we have to be careful.
Right now, let's go.
Nah,
Nah,
I'm good, bro.
we'll stay above water.
I wouldn't want no smoke from any demon.
Yeah.
They say
Six-legged.
they say that shit about like the
heck?
deep in the rainforest too, because like
Yeah.
and like the Amazon, because there's so much stuff that nobody's touched yet,
Mhm.
right? There could be civilizations there. There could be shit there that we've never seen before,
Yeah, yeah,
and
No,
nobody's
I
really
heard about
exploring
that.
it
I
like
heard
that.
about
It's
that.
crazy.
yeah. There's like a lot of lost civilizations
A lot.
after.
Yeah.
I remember reading when the Spanish conquistadors first landed in South America in like the rainforests. They would see like these huge pyramids like built by the civilizations at that time. These cities would house millions of people. They had like sewage systems and shit. You know, they had adequate drinking water.
The
They were like
technology's
agriculture and shit like that. Crazy,
Yeah.
crazy shit.
So, do you guys think that like technology now is nowhere as greasy compared to the technology back in the day? Because like I don't think we can make no pyramids, and man's are making pyramids, so they must have known something that we don't know. Simple.
I don't know, man. I think we can replicate it.
What if they didn't make the pyramid? What if they're aliens who made the pyramids? Okay. Aliens, bro.
Possible, but
Nah,
If
the
that's not
technology
the
is
case.
crazy. Like there came a point where I was
How
watching.
did-
There was this one guy on YouTube. I
Where'd
was
it go?
watching Uncharted X,
it's true.
and this guy would just explore ancient Egypt, and he would see granite boxes made like to precision.
Yeah,
that they
I
can't
know,
even do
I
that
know.
now.
They're like 200 tons each.
and it's
dude.
like, yo,
And, like,
we could
the-
do it, but how did they do it?
the stone,
Exactly.
the granite that's used was
Yeah.
like 500 kilometers or 50 kilometers away.
Yeah,
So
So
like,
they had to transport that
and it's
They had to-
precise,
yeah,
cut
it's
precise.
precise. Like smooth like glass.
Yeah.
It's gotta be
that pretty
some
much you
sort
can
of-
barely replicate now.
Yeah, you
Like,
can't do that now.
exactly.
Unless
Like,
you have like diamond tools.
So
They-
In terms of
they use
moving
lasers to
things
check
and
the
like
inside.
propulsion, it's got to be
Perfect.
some sort of anti-gravity
That's
type
fine.
of technology.
Yeah,
straight
or
edges.
like
You don't get straight edges.
just makes shit weightless.
sound.
Sound as well.
Sound was like something that's not very tapped into, like, you know, creating vibrations with sound.
I feel like the reason why is because we're so distracted by all the bullshit that's around us
Definitely.
that we're not
We're not
focusing our
tapped in.
minds or like tapped into what we could, our potential, like what our brain could actually do.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is because we're just on cruise mode consistently.
They probably
You
had
really
more
think
break,
about it.
more what's the word? How we only use like a certain percentage of your brain. They probably
Yeah.
had more.
They definitely probably
You
have
know,
more
as time
access.
went on,
Or-
they say people evolve, this and that, things evolve, but
Or we're in the
Probably
Matrix right now.
We don't even know what we could really do if we're using only like a little percentage of our brain.
We're living on a loop.
It's crazy.
crazy.
Who knows?
Yeah.
On a lighter
We'll
note,
see.
speaking of the ocean, I want to shout out a show that I started watching recently, called "Our Flag Means Death."
What?
Okay.
Pardon?
So it's not
Never heard of it.
Never heard that.
it's a new
Is it Netflix?
it's a Taika, no, it's on HBO Max,
Oh,
but I got Crave Oz, so you know.
okay.
So if you got Crave, check it out. If not, find a way. But not telling you to actually illegally download things, but you know,
do what you gotta
download-
do.
Do what you gotta do. But yeah,
Here's
no,
the link
it's
down
called,
below.
it's a new Taika Waititi project. It's a show. It's really stupid. It's about well, essentially Taika Waititi himself is on the show. He's like the supporting main character. He plays Blackbeard the pirate.
Arr.
And
Yo.
I always forget the guy's name, but he's in a ton of things. You'd recognize him. Another guy from New Zealand. He's the main character. He's this guy who's a real guy. He's based off a real guy. His name was Stede Bonnet.
Stede
Who
Bonnet.
essentially was called the gentleman pirate. And so essentially he was like a dainty. He was like he inherited a bunch of land and money. He's like a rich guy, came from a rich family, and then one day just walked away from it all to become a pirate
Kinda
and
rate it.
just robbing people. And so like I actually was like looking in the actual history of it, and I was like, oh, this guy's real. What the fuck?
Yeah.
And like him and Blackbeard for like two years. Like
Was it like an actual historical link up?
Yeah, like they were actually they're actually buddies, and so it's a really fucking stupid comedy, but it's just really like, you know, if you like that Taika Waititi type of humor, it's very charmingly funny, and it's got some ignorance to it as well.
I might give it a shot.
Very very.
You usually have good recommendations that I can try.
Like if you liked What We Do in the Shadows, it's kind of like that kind of humor, but it's not like a mockumentary.
Is it like people just do nothing?
No. That's more of a mockumentary.
That shows jokes.
But yeah, no, it's really good, and then you'll recognize there's a lot of funny people in it.
Okay.
It's just good, man. Like it's different. I like things that are different, and like I said, the term I would use is charmingly funny.
Charmingly funny. It sounds like a good description of me.
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah.
What is that?
Like it's light. It's a very light. Like it's. I mean, it's pirate shit. So
what would your pirate name be?
Jeez, it's a good question.
Yeah. Think about it. Sit on it.
What would yours be?
I don't know. Isn't it like other people would like give you a name or
Well,
something?
then why would you ask me?
I don't know.
Well,
Okay. I'll call you
No, I don't want you to
Redbeard.
Redbeard.
You know, I'm okay with it. Red man.
Red man.
And yo, speaking of
That was
rap,
perfect.
actually. Yeah. Did you hear that Pusha T?
Oh, like he beefed with
Arby's and
McDonald's?
McDonald's.
Yeah, so he squatted up with your favorite restaurant, right?
I mean, it's not my
Arby's.
favorite
That's your
restaurant,
favorite
but
restaurant.
I do
Arby's.
like Arby's. I'm like the
That
only
guy's
person,
the only
who likes
person in the
Arby's.
world that
I think
only
this is an actual statistic. Actually, I think it's 1 in every 300,000 people like Arby's.
So you're one in
300,000.
I'm a unique person. What can I say?
Yeah.
Arby's
Arby's.
is
You
a
can say
front for
that.
drugs, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
So yeah, he
Arby's sucks.
It's a front for drugs.
You
That's
don't
why
know
Pusha
about
T's
the
with
curly fries, bro.
yeah, I was
It only
reading
makes sense.
reading about the his thing on this. It was like, I think he wanted to do because you know he did the McDonald's jingle, right? Like 20 years ago.
McDonald's.
And he said he got paid like it was like $500,000 or something like that.
Yeah.
But he doesn't get royalties off of it.
Yeah.
Ah, gee.
And he's like, yo, if I knew what I know now, obviously I would, ask for more money plus royalties because in the span of 20 years,
You're
you
up,
know.
bro.
you get paid, you get a percentage every time that plays.
It's crazy.
Like I think is who does that? Like there was a McDonald's collab with like Justin Timberlake or something as well, where something like that.
There was a Tim Hortons one with. Or sorry, you're talking about Timberlake. I was thinking of Justin Bieber for a second.
Timberlake over Biebs.
I don't know.
100,000%.
100,000%. I agree.
Oh my god.
I'm not disagreeing with you guys. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
God.
Bieber did. It's interesting
Ain't not bad,
because
not
Bieber
bad.
did a collaboration with Tim Hortons, and he just did one with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Actually, they have like a Justin Bieber like reversible jersey now or some shit. It's
Really?
fucking gross.
I gotta see this. I gotta see this
It's
jersey.
terrible.
I gotta see this jersey. Anyways, I think he wanted to do the jingle for Arby's and then get royalties off of it. Obviously, why
Yeah.
wouldn't you do it?
No,
I
why
would
not?
do a fucking diss track.
Is
For,
Arby's still even around?
Yeah,
but I think he disses like McFish in it, which is like another
fish
one.
fillet.
Fish fillet.
I like that.
Terrible. You like fish fillet?
Every now and again, yeah, I don't mind it.
With the half cheese. Why'd they give you a half cheese, bro? Like, I don't understand.
I don't know, but all I know
Ask
is
them next time.
like I
Like,
said, every once in a while, it's
Well, she gave me a
not
full piece of cheese.
it's not bad.
half a cheese, bro.
Just the name alone
This is
would disqualify me from eating.
This is a terrible jersey.
What she order? Fish fillet.
The yellow one too.
That's what I'm saying. It reverses. It's a reversible
Like
jersey.
I like the yellow, but I just hate how the yellow leaf is in the center.
I kind of rate this. I'm not gonna lie to you.
like
it.
The
Nah, I kinda
black,
like
the
it.
blue though. That's kind of
I
cold.
like it.
I hate this fucking.
Well, yeah.
What does it say?
I feel like the orange one is like the Bieber part of it or
like it
whatever.
still.
Yeah, that's Bieber all day, but that's just
That's
cold.
his
man.
company.
Yeah.
He has a clothing line
Jersey.
too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You just clicked out of it.
I don't like the fact. Nah,
Can't
I
hit
don't-
on Biebs.
I don't know about the Bieber
side.
side. I don't know.
Speaking of
It is kind
merch,
of nice.
He's
though.
from
But the
the
black and
ends.
blue is not bad. Yeah.
I like the black and blue.
speaking of merch,
I don't wear hockey jerseys, but yeah,
I'd rock. Same.
I'd wear that.
new
I
merch
don't know
colorways available now.
Uh-huh.
Not gonna lie, J-Rod's probably wearing my favorite color.
The black on
which is the
black.
black on black.
Yeah, it's cold.
Black. Black.
It's funny because we're called the Green Room, but we don't have any fucking green apparel
Hey.
Right guy's the only
other
one.
than Rye Guy.
Mine's like black, gold, all black. Because they're blue. So ignorant.
But yeah, yo, new supplier of hoodies, different brand I met, just as nice, just as
Definitely,
sick.
bro.
Let us know.
Ah,
They're fucking dope. I really like the gold on black too.
yeah.
It's
It's cold.
classic.
The gold.
Wear that to the, wear that to sugar daddy.
Jeez. Not a bad idea.
Wrap. It's a wrap, bro.
Black
Not
and
going to
gold
Sugar Daddies
at Sugar
ever again.
Daddies.
Yeah,
It's over.
just go
Life of
straight
party.
to the VIP.
We're
Fam.
going to Sugar Daddies right after this episode.
True. We're actually gonna do an episode at Sugar Daddy.
Just there.
That would be hilarious.
Episode in Sugar Daddies? Someone's definitely going to scrap us. That's it.
We're getting scrapped.
For sure, bro.
I'll be waiting outside for food.
But like,
Yo, for sure, bro.
back to the previous topic. My bad. It's so funny how like one of the most lyrical rappers out there right now would
Push.
choose to do a track with Arby's. It's so random, bro.
It's perfect.
I rate the
When I see
Arbs.
that,
Arby's.
I was like, yo, this is ridiculous. From all the times we just making fun of
Don't
this thing.
hate
From
on
Arby's.
Bro,
I see
the
that.
amount of times I've hated on Arby's is unbelievable.
Now Pusha T's up.
And they have a
Listen.
vodka too, supposedly.
I like
I
Arby's.
feel like that's not real. I feel like it's not real.
It can't be.
I haven't
Definitely
had
not.
Arby's in like 5 years, mind you.
There's no
Like,
more
it's been-
Arby's.
Where
is
that's
there
what I mean.
Arby's?
That's what I
could.
mean. There's none near me.
It
But
could. It's
If
not
you're
there
in the
was-
States,
If there was,
I maybe try it again.
Nah,
I,
you're
don't, I
going
wouldn't
for
have
sure,
it.
bro. This guy-
I
this guy's
never,
going
I never went
every
to
Thursday.
Arby's all the time.
I don't
Guys
think
go every
Every
Thursday.
once in a while. Like I said, I don't even know if I like it now. I haven't had it.
I don't
in
even think
forever.
I've stepped
But I
foot
like
in an
Arby's.
Arby's.
Never been inside Arby's.
I think I had Arby's once in.
I get like a roast beef
elementary school.
sandwich with some curly fries
Yeah.
and a churro.
Man said a roast.
They got
beef.
churros at
They have
Arby's?
churros?
I think they did, yeah.
You think they did?
I don't remember, bro. I've been there a long
That's
time.
kind of a random.
Throwing in random
I
things.
could be mixing it with Taco Bell, which
And I got
I
some
love Taco
cotton
Bell.
candy.
This guy's bringing Taco Bell in the picture.
Yeah,
like,
I actually rate Taco Bell.
I like Taco Bell.
Taco Bell
bro.
was part of my
The
childhood.
great ever meat
sure.
was good for
Bro,
me, bro.
You guys like
honestly,
Taco
back when it was like purple,
Crunch
white,
Wrap
and blue
Supreme
inside.
with a fry supreme.
Oh,
and
this
a
guy's going in.
crispy. No, those were my lunches at Bramley, bro.
Yeah. One of the best times of my life
That
was
nice
when I was in
money,
the States
eating nice.
and I found out how much $20 can get you at Taco Bell in the States. Oh my God.
yeah.
$20 goes a long way
Bro, you
at
can
Taco
feed
Bell
like
in
three
the
families with
US.
20 bucks.
Yeah, straight up. With Taco Bell,
families.
100%, 100%.
Taco Bell.
Yo, actually, speaking of the States, actually, this segues nicely into my next topic that I wanted to discuss quickly. So they're experimenting this thing in the States, in particular New York, where they're decriminalizing weed,
Arby's.
right?
Yeah.
Which is sick. Like it's a I think enough states do that already. But
In
there's
New
like
York, though.
there's this yeah.
The big difference, bro.
And this is like a recent implementation. I think it was as of this
Niggas
month.
in New York gonna have.
That's
It's a field day. Thought
it's
we were
not
happy.
it's not only that they're decriminalizing it, you can buy it, but
Jesus Christ.
so they're allowing people to open up retail stores like
Yeah.
what we did here, right?
Yeah.
You know how there was a lottery.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
but
would not
for
do
them it's different. Okay, so they
They could just do it.
no, they're doing 100. I think 100, not vouchers or what, licenses, retail licenses,
Okay.
right? But there's one catch. In order to apply for this, you have to have a criminal charge.
you have
You
to.
have to
You
have a criminal charge.
on with
So you have to have been making
In-
money off it or trying to.
exactly. You had to have a prior conviction
Yeah.
or someone in your family.
It's actually kind of cool.
It's sick. It's a genius idea.
Yeah, because you're not
Right?
letting people that were already in a good situation
100%.
That's great.
get rich
So
off it.
essentially,
Oh, jeez, that's sick.
what they're doing, and they're dedicating at least like $200 million to this. So they're revamping, storefronts. They're supporting the local growers and stuff like that. They're making it more accessible. So
Some hoodman cousins. No.
so you have to have a prior conviction in order to successfully be chosen for a license.
That's sick.
Okay, and obviously there's reasoning behind this. Like they're acknowledging the mistake, that they locked up man's
Bear
Bear
man.
man.
who were selling weed, right?
Yeah.
So as opposed to just saying, "Oh, yo, here, you're released, you're free from prison. Better luck next time."
Are they releasing people though?
I don't know about that. I didn't.
Yeah.
That's not what this article was about.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know if they're retroactively releasing people.
I
That's
doubt
not what
that.
we did in Canada, right?
But like,
Not exactly.
they would lose money because all those, prisons are privatized, right? So they wouldn't want
Exactly.
to do that.
It's kind of different in the States where
Yeah.
prisons are privatized. We make cash off
Guap.
prisoners. But so yeah, they're essentially acknowledging their mistakes, right? And then they're also extending an opportunity to these people who are essentially street entrepreneurs,
For real hustlers.
right? The ability to actually
Do it legit.
sell it legitimately
Yeah.
Jeez.
with their own front, with their
awesome.
own retail store, everything like that. And even growers who were booked, they're allowing them to essentially grow for the sellers in the retail stores. So I don't know, it's fucking such a good idea, man.
That's genius.
It's pretty
That's
crazy.
such a good idea. If something like that was implemented here and everywhere else in the States,
Your problem.
that's a good look, man. That's a
Big
good look.
time.
That's a good look. That's a
But
good look
I don't
for
think it'll happen everywhere.
no, definitely not.
States.
I mean, but it's a good start,
Oh,
especially
big time.
somewhere like a state like New York,
Especially New York.
where it can
bro.
set the precedent
So
for
angry, sure.
Yeah.
for it to follow. You know, what I'm
Llamas
saying?
and get robbed, though.
Obviously, it's a little more
Lot-
tricky in
a lot of
areas like
mess.
states like California where they have such strict laws, like we did here.
Mm.
But yeah, man, it's good to see like the law being in favor of the people who were
Lord of mercy.
who were demonized by it. So I don't know.
They
That's
definitely
sick.
should free a lot of people that just went in for stupid shit like that.
They should definitely do that. They should definitely pardon.
Ridiculous.
They should definitely pardon those people.
Yep.
Yeah.
But they're looking to implement this whole thing by like the start of 2023.
That's awesome.
So
That's soon.
it's coming up. It's pretty soon. Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, that's a game changer, low key for real. Cause
I rate it.
a lot of people went through some bullshit over that, and now you can actually do it legally, and the government's gonna fuck with you when you do it too. Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Big time.
I thought that's some of my cousins. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck you saying? They're trying to
Like,
open
yo,
up
hit
a
up that
cold store.
lottery, bro. Trying to make some
Man.
cash for sure.
Man's like giving out 200 mil just cause.
100%.
Imagine those dudes who used to slang like peas. Running
Pushing
their own Kush store.
They would run it so efficiently, that's for sure.
Yeah, it'd be sick, man. It'd be sick, especially if they were able to be responsible for like their own branding and stuff
Exactly.
like that. Yo,
Okay,
'Cause then-
if we had a weed store, what would we call it?
the green
The
room.
green room.
There you go.
Especially when you get like, because
Show.
to be frank, and it mentions this in the article, like the majority of people who were locked up for these convictions are minorities. If you put these minorities in the position of these like fronts, these retail fronts, it's going to attract more minorities. It's going to make minorities less afraid to do that.
Yeah.
To
It's also
use their
trying
medicine
to
you know what I'm
help
saying?
tip the scales and not give advantages to people who already have advantages. That's the part I like about it the most.
Facts. Big facts.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity. I think that was. Oh yeah, shout out to Tati for hooking me up with that article. She told me to give that a shout out. It's
Tati.
very interesting.
Mhm.
That's sick. Maybe it'll happen here.
Doubt it.
I think it's too late though, right? We already
I mean,
fucking have.
basically
Yeah, everything's
universally
already set,
legal
bro.
here. Like, you
Yeah.
know,
Good, bro.
then, rich people got richer.
Yeah,
Substantially richer.
basically
yeah.
how it
I
went.
swear you had to like have bans to apply for.
Essentially.
It.
100%,
yeah.
bro.
You had to be well to do.
That's crazy.
And I don't think you could have criminal charges against you.
Yeah, it's like that's
Hell
the first
no,
thing they
bro.
check. Yeah.
Or at least you
Hell
had to
no.
have some sort of cosigner or some shit.
hmm
It's basically like back in the day, how you'd have like what would they call it? Like an executive producer, essentially basically in order to get like like old singers were exploited, like basically the music industry, like how you need rich money in order to
Make
get
some
your
money.
music out there, and then basically they'd get a lot of the
The royalties and
money
percentage
and credit
points.
for it,
Yeah.
Facts. Yeah,
not the actual artist.
definitely.
Same thing. different day. The world is shit. Everything sucks.
And the price of the brick has gone all the way up, and that brick is called gas.
Gasoline.
All the way up.
Gasoline. Burning my wallet.
Fuck, I need to get some gas over this shit
Ooh.
too.
Got gas. Today.
Is there a place where you can buy like black market gas or some shit?
What didn't I send you guys that video of like the guy who made like the Migos track about gas? Look at the price of gas. Look at the gas.
I mean,
I swear I sent that to you guys.
there's mans out there that siphon man's, gas tanks. So
If I ever caught a man siphoning my
I'd be super
tank,
cheese, bro.
oh my god, I think like, yeah, I don't know, bro. I'd
there's mans out there that
black
siphon
out.
people's tanks.
I'd black out.
Is there a way you can open like the flap?
So cheap.
Like you know how some
you
cars
could
have.
jimmy it.
Some cars have the old ones, some cars have the, yeah.
Especially
It's
the-
literally
some
just
old-
it's
some-
literally
No,
old
the
cars.
old ones are. I know you can do that
Yeah,
for
old
sure.
ones,
But
yeah.
I'm saying like the new cars, you know.
Probably
Yeah,
someone.
Definitely is a way.
Some of them,
Damn.
some
They
of them
just pop
don't,
it open.
some of them don't even have a lock. Some of them have
Crowbars
just a
are
way you
ripping
can
it
flip it
out, bro.
open.
They're good.
Of course.
Yeah.
As long as you can get a little bit in, you can fucking just rip it
Yank
out.
that shit
bro.
open, teeth a man's gas.
If a man
ruin
yanks
his quarter
open-
panel.
Oh my god.
You guys see the meme where it's like there's a guy standing in front of the tank and it looks like an attendant comes over to help him and it's like oh sir, can I help you? And he's like oh no, I'm just browsing. You're just looking at the prices, window shopping
Crazy.
at the gas prices.
I was telling J-Rod like you have to like dollar cost average into gas now.
Ridiculous.
It's just like yo, if it's at 166, buy fucking $20. If it's and then wait till it goes to 164 and then put another
Put a
10
in there.
bucks.
We're good.
Yeah.
yo,
Yeah.
lower the average of the cost of gas. Yo, that's how you got to do it these days. Fuck man, it's hard
Facts,
out here.
bro.
Basically.
Definitely.
Facts. That day was at
Don't buy in
157.
bulk.
When it was at 157, I was
No.
excited. I'm like, wow, I'm excited. For
Only when it's hella
157
cheap.
gas.
I was gonna say you think
It's fuck.
like just like weed, like you buy enough weed and the price is less. Like if you bought enough gas, the price should be less.
Nah, it's
But no,
opposite.
the more gas you buy, the more you pay.
Paid that
Soon, mans are gonna be like
Oh, you're trying to-
bartering for gasoline, like it's fucking Mad Max or some shit.
Yeah.
Straight up, man's gonna try to get Teslas.
Mans are about to buy a Prius still.
You see the Polestar?
I seen Polestar, Lucid Air or something like that, and then obviously Tesla. Polestar looks sick.
I seen one on the road the other day. I was like, what car
Yeah?
is this?
I've never seen one on the road.
Apparently they're
before.
sick.
I've never seen it on the
Apparently-
road.
Apparently they're like better than Teslas,
Really?
like in terms of quality.
Yeah.
Who makes
Obviously
those?
it's not fat. It's just Polestar.
Just Polestar.
Polestar.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like a fucking
It sounds
strip
like a
club.
strip club.
It
Yeah.
does.
Yeah,
bro.
it does.
Or
Guys trying to reach Polestar tonight,
Or like
or what?
if there was like an American
position?
Idol for strippers, it'd be called
Polestar.
Polestar.
That could be a show.
What's the other one? Lucid Air.
I think that's
Who
called
would, who would
Lucid
be
Air.
who would be the
Never heard
host
of
of
that.
Polestar? Freddie Gibbs.
Cardi B.
Freddie
Freddie
Gibbs for
Gibbs.
sure. Freddie Gibbs.
Freddie Gibbs or Cardi B? Yeah, Cardi B's a good one.
She could be a judge. Like no, someone's got to be the Seacrest, and then you have your Randy
Your
Jackson,
Paula Abdul, and your
Paula
Simon.
Abdul, and your Simon. So Nicki Minaj should be the Paula Abdul.
That's
Yeah.
jokes. That's jokes.
Who's gonna be your Simon? Someone who just fucking talks shit to all of them.
2
Yeah.
Chains. Definitely 2
All right,
Chains.
now, who's the Randy Jackson?
Has to be a young boy.
P Diddy.
I feel like he did something.
I mean, I see it. It could work. You know what I was thinking?
T-Pain.
You know how they like change.
T-Pain for sure.
That's
T-Pain
the
would be a good one.
Yes.
T-Pain.
You know how they changed the judges obviously over time. Like I think J Lo was a judge at one time. I don't fucking watch American Idol, but they even had like Steven
Yeah,
Tyler.
sure.
I was like, who's the Steven Tyler of judges? And I'm like, Dennis Rodman. that's the first name that came.
Dennis
to
Rodman
mind.
and Kim Jong Un, bro.
Oh
Yeah.
God. Join the forces. Link up. Picking strippers.
That's jokes.
I'd watch that.
Definitely watch it. Be hilarious. Holy
The
shit.
Future could be one of them.
Definitely.
Oh, God.
I
Yeah.
can hear them turkeys calling.
Oh god.
So look out for Polestar coming soon to CBS.
CBS.
You know,
BET on
BET
BT Uncut, bro.
After dark.
Late night.
After dark, yeah,
Yeah.
after dark.
2 a.m.
What was the difference between BET Uncut and After Dark?
12 to 2.
Which was
I don't know.
12 was, I think, after
cursing was allowed. Maybe
After dark. Like 12 to 2. Yeah,
Uncut
the
was
shit.
after 2.
Uncut was just fuckery. Titties and ass, bro.
12 to
It's Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
From 2 to 6 a.m.
Oh, Snoop Dogg could be like the Randy Jackson.
Definitely. 100%.
Tip drill. Yeah, that was crazy.
You ever see the video of like Snoop Dogg? I think one of you guys sent it to me is the video of Snoop Dogg. He's like on some show, and then the one girl's like talking about like his lyrics back in the day, being like offensive to women. He's like, would you look back at that and everything? He's like, fuck no, like fuck all them hoes. Like that was me. I loved every minute of it. I was
I love him,
man.
I rate him.
Snoop's the man.
Yeah, how much do you think they paid him to be on a skin on COD?
This guy's been on everything.
I need to. I'm getting his skin, bro.
That's it?
Because I'm getting this
That's
game.
sure is more.
Because I think he plays it too. So he probably
buy
like,
it?
oh, okay, if you give me $2 million, that's cool.
You have to buy the skin?
Yeah, actually,
Probably.
more than that.
Probably. Yeah, it's Snoop.
Or else
He's getting
everybody
cash.
would be Snoop.
Everybody
Yeah,
would be Snoop.
he probably gets a portion of the proceeds.
Oh, definitely.
It's
But
just
also, if you think about it, if I'm Snoop Dogg, yeah, no fucking problem. I'm doing that. You know why? It's fucking just gonna make me more popular. Like
Guys,
Snoop wants to reach everybody. If you think about it, Snoop's a brand.
would you
bro.
be a skin on COD
Yeah, 100%.
or 2K or some shit? Or
100%.
Definitely, bro.
Yeah.
100%.
Skin on
I
FIFA.
want people playing as me.
Yeah.
Use me.
I'm better
I'm
than you.
greasy.
buy me,
Buy me, die. Spend your cash. Oh,
You get a small percentage of that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Trust me. So you know,
Snoop, bro.
I think this about concludes this episode of
Episode
the TGR
55.
podcast. We talked about bear things.
Yeah. Bunch of
And-
random shit.
You know,
Talking 2 to 6.
we got.
If you know, you know.
Stay tuned for TGR Uncut.
Stay tuned for TGR After Dark. You know, and holler at us if you want some of this fresh ass TGR gear.
Hot
TGR
fire.
After Dark is essentially just us spitting bars.
Just us
Literally,
spitting
Vicious
bars.
bars.
With a green light or a red light.
Yeah.
One of the two.
One of the two.
Green
Pick
or
your
red
poison.
light.
You know red vibes.
Jeez.
No
You
in
know,
between.
Follow
Yeah.
us on Instagram.
You know the deal.
You know the
Subscribe,
vibes.
subscribe, like all that shit on YouTube.
Link up.
Look up the Green Room Podcast on Spotify. You know,
Yeah,
holler at us.
I was gonna, if you guys are down for like a live stream episode, let us know. I was
Yeah.
thinking about that, and then I totally forgot about it. So, but that's what
we'll do a live-verse.
we'll do it next time.
I'm down for that.
Live and direct.
But yeah,
Live and direct.
Until then,
Do you know what live and direct means?
I believe bye-bye. Done now.